Hello everyone, watch out for the English media talking about a possible reconciliation between Harry and William, between the brothers, and consequently, between the sisters-in-law. I think it would be relatively easy to forgive that misunderstanding about whether my daughter was dressed or not for the wedding. It was really a silly thing. But, you know, in the end, everyone sticks up for their family. And I believe if the brothers can reconcile, Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton won't have any problem doing the same. That being said, let's see exactly what William would be asking for in such a case from Harry. In theory, according to the newspapers, he would be asking for an apology. Obviously, after everything that has happened, it's logical. However, Harry is very stubborn. He also thinks the other should apologize. So, there, the desire to be right clashes. If I think you should apologize to me, and you think the same of me, in the end, neither of us will back down. Well, maybe one of us will soften and say, hey, it's time. What is true is that Harry is returning to Europe in May, and theoretically, he will see his father, and given what happened with Kate Middleton, we understand that with her abdominal surgery, he called or sent her a WhatsApp or whatever, and that was it. But now, we're talking about something quite serious. We're talking about her going through cancer, and this would be the final blow to the relationship if Harry doesn't talk to William or doesn't go to see Kate. William won't forgive him, my people. We start. And as I've said many times, let's use ourselves as an example. You can say anything you want to me, even insulting me, but don't mess with my wife and kids. Obviously, we extrapolate this to William and Harry, and the same thing happens. Harry thinks and believes that William was also involved in everything related to the racism against Meghan Markle. Then, William thinks, first, that he had nothing to do with it, and second, hey, what kind of documentary have you made against me? But let's turn to the English newspapers to see how the matter stands. In an exclusive from the Mirror, why Prince Harry is still waiting for an apology from William and Kate Middleton. I mean, as I'm telling you, they're both waiting for an apology from the other. But Harry is waiting for an apology from William and Kate Middleton. It's the world upside down. Well, the Duke of Wales is trying to reconcile, but it's said he's still waiting for an apology from his brother and his sister-in-law. And now, the possible reason has been revealed. Let's see what that reason is. But before that, let me tell you, the partner of YouTube said, leave more likes than Latinos on my other channels. But they're still too few. Okay, let's try to surpass those likes, my people. Well, it said that Prince Harry, we're also Latinos, but anyway, he's still waiting for an apology from his brother, Prince William, and his sister-in-law, Kate Middleton. And now, the possible reason has been revealed. Well, the Mirror revealed recently that the Duke of Wales wants to reconcile with his brother amidst their ongoing huge dispute, and he and Meghan Markle apparently expect an apology from the Waleses. I mean, for me, it's the world upside down. You did everything to me in a documentary, making money off my back, and I have to apologize to you? Anyway, that's why I think the reconciliation is going to be quite complicated. The only way I see it happening is if Harry shows up there in Windsor, wants to visit Kate, and in the meantime, says, hey, if you were bothered by the documentary, I apologize. And then, from William's side, also says, hey, if something I did bothered you, I also apologize. I think that's the only way. Well, the author and royal expert Tom Kim told the Mirror exclusively that Prince Harry wants to reconcile with his brother so that the children can have some kind of relationship, but he and Meghan still think that William should offer a humiliating apology first. Well, the reason why Prince Harry might want an apology from his brother is unknown, but it could be due to something that the palace once said, and according to reports, it was behind Princess Kate. You see, in the end, as I was saying, you can say whatever you want to me, I forgive you, you're my brother. But if you touch my family, that's the problem. So, he wants an apology. We don't know the reason for what comment Prince William might have made about Harry for Harry not to want to get along with him yet. Well, in 2021, a year after the Sussexes stepped down from their royal duties, the couple sat down with Oprah Winfrey to discuss everything after leaving the royal family in England. In this televised chat, the couple revealed a series of bombshells, including the issue of how members of the royal family had discussed and raised concerns about the skin color of their unborn son, Archie. So, it's what I was saying a bit at the beginning, I knew it was heading that way, and, of course, in the end, as I was saying, if he thinks that William made racist comments and William had nothing to do with it, he won't apologize. It's like telling me to apologize to someone I've never talked about. So, it's a bit frustrating for Harry because he'll never be apologized to for something that William may have never said behind his back. In response to a series of assertions and bombshells. But they're still few. Okay, let's try to surpass those likes, my people. Well, it's said that Prince Harry, we are Latinos too, but still waiting for an apology from his brother, Prince William, and his sister-in-law, Kate Middleton. And now the possible reason has been revealed. Well, Mirror recently revealed that the Duke of Sussex wants to reconcile with his brother amid their ongoing huge dispute, and he and Meghan Markle apparently expect an apology from the Welsh. So, for me, it's all upside down. I mean, you did all kinds of things too. Me in a documentary, earning money off my back, and I have to apologize to you? Anyway, that's why I think reconciliation will be quite complicated. The only way I see it is for Harry to show up in Windsor, want to visit Kate, and in the meantime, say, hey, if you were bothered by the documentary, I'm sorry, just like that. And then, on William's part, he should also say, hey, if something I did bothered you, I'm sorry too. I think that's the only way. Well, the author and royal expert Tom Kim told Mirror exclusively, Prince Harry wants to reconcile with his brother so that the children can have some kind of relationship, but he and Meghan still think that William must offer a humiliating apology first, and Kate too. It's unknown why Prince Harry might want an apology from his brother, but it could be related to something the palace once said, and according to reports, was behind Princess Kate. At the end of the day, if you touch my family, that's the problem. So, he wants an apology. We don't know the reason for the comment Prince William might have made about Harry that would make Harry not want to get along with him yet. Well, in 2021, a year after the Sussexes resigned from their royal duties, the couple sat down with Oprah Winfrey to talk about everything after leaving the royal family in England. In this televised conversation, the couple revealed a series of bombs, including the issue of how the royal family members had discussed and raised concerns about the skin color of their unborn son, Archie. It's what I was saying earlier, I knew it was going in that direction, and at the end of the day, if he thinks that William made racist comments and William had nothing to do with it, he won't ask for an apology. It's like asking me to apologize to someone I've never spoken about. So, it's a bit frustrating for Harry because they'll never apologize for something William may never have said behind his back. In response to a series of claims and bombs, Buckingham Palace issued a statement saying, the whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of the challenges Harry and Meghan have faced in the past few years. The issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning, although some recollections may vary. They are taken very seriously, and the family will address them privately. Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be very much loved family members. In his book Courtiers, The Hiding Power Behind the Crown, The Times royal correspondent Valentine Lowe detailed alleged infidelities, conversations, between high-ranking members of the royalty and aides before drafting the reply. Lowe wrote, while some have attributed the recollections may vary to Clive Alderton, private secretary to King Charles, more than one source said the author was Jean-Christophe Gray, William's new private secretary. At least two senior officials from other households were against its inclusion because they feared it would upset Harry and Meghan. But once the phrase was added to the draft, it was, according to another source, the Duchess of Cambridge, now Princess of Wales, who insisted the argument should remain. Kate made it clear that the point should remain. History will judge this statement, and unless a similar phrase is included, everything they said will be taken as true. However, Charles's and Kate's names were published in the Dutch edition of the book, with regard to who were the senior royals. The book was quickly removed from the shelves. To what extent did this controversial book become? Well, it was requested to be withdrawn, and it had to be withdrawn. Well, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, at the beginning of the video, if I think you owe me an apology, and I don't ask you because I believe I haven't made a mistake, and vice versa. I find it quite complex that they will reach a meeting point. The only formula, for me, would be for Harry to visit Kate, for William to come down a bit too and talk to his brother, and for the two of them to apologize if anything has bothered them in general. And then, they could even say, hey, you said this about Archie being born of such a color. No, I didn't, and clarify it because what I see from the outside, at least from the outside, is perhaps a bit of lack of communication and clarifying things. Simply that. But anyway, let's hope it can be fixed and that we can tell you here in Enrique Garcia, my people. We'll see you in the next video. I look forward to your comments. Greetings, and thank you.